Okay, it is 5:07 p.m. on May 20th, 2026. And I'm calling to order the meeting of the Board of Directors of the Sandy Fire Department under district. Let's start with pledge of allegiance, please.
Hello, behind it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Are there any changes to the agenda?
Yeah, thank you. There's one change to the agenda, business item B1. We will not be doing tonight, requesting board appoint CFO Mark Goodrich, budget officer for Sandy Fire District. We will be striking that from the agenda.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Let's start with approval of the minutes. Just take a look. We have a motion to accept the minutes of the April meeting.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Opposed? Okay. All right, have we had a request from the public for comment?
We did not receive it.
Thank you. All right, I think we'll go right to the request for reimbursement.
Okay. So this is a request, for the reimbursement of several capital projects. They're included in the packet there. These are all projects that Clackamas Fire has completed, already on Sandy's properties. And so we request reimbursement from the $25,000 that is budgeted in Sandy Fire, for capital projects, this year. All of the, invoices and receipts are included there, so happy to take any questions.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions for? If not, we need
I will make a motion
Thank you.
to reimburse for the capital projects that have been completed. I don't have, is there a dollar amount on there? It's just within the budget of.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you made the motion.
I made the motion to
We have a second
reimburse for the capital projects.
Yeah, I can second that.
here. All right, roll call vote, please.
Stu,
Yes.
Ron,
Yes.
Andrew,
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, I don't think we have a liaison report, do we? I think that we're kind of done with that for now. That's good. All right, let's go right to the top. Chief Brown, what have you got for us?
Awesome. Well, for starters, I want to say thank you to the board for believing in this cause and believing in Clackamas Fire. It's an honor to be your fire chief, and I remember the first meeting we had where it was a joint meeting with Chief Schneider and this board, and where we come today. With that singular focus of better serving the community. And how do we do that? And how do we maximize the taxpayer dollar? How do we stretch the taxpayer dollar to make and provide the best level of service with what we have with Measure 547 and 50? And seeing the partnership, which started with concepts of command and control and training and looking at efficiencies that we could create by not filling roles and staffing Eagle Creek Station, and immediately the effect that took on providing service levels, not only to the community of Sandy and the city of Sandy, but also to that Eagle Creek area. And then moving that towards, hey, let's see if we can, even what this looks like with Phil retiring, what else we could do. And having the rescue be 12 hours a day, and immediately seeing the lives that were saved and the efficiencies that were created to where we are now, and the approach that we took during this annexation vote of educating the community. It would not have happened without you. It would not have happened without the team, and it would not have happened without the public believing in what we're doing. And I'm excited to announce, and I've talked last night about the baseball superstition that I have. And it's never over until the vote's certified. But looking at the votes that just came in, and we're north of 6,200 votes, which is great. Ron, when you were walking in November, we had 5,700 votes. We're at 6,200 now. And we're sitting at 54.6%, being a yes. And talking with operations, we feel like it's in the best interest of the community of Sandy. It's in the best interest of the firefighters to staff that rescue June 1st, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so we're gonna make that push, anticipating that this annexation is gonna go through. And so it's an honor to be your fire chief. And I'm just grateful to be able to serve the community and this team that we have. I'm just grateful for each and every one. As far as updates, from the community or from chief updates, not much, other than what we talked about. Social media has been getting a lot of good traction. We had the volunteer academy graduated, would have been last two Thursdays ago with 15. Their first shifts were last night. And so there was 4 individuals staffed at the Dover station last night. And so it's just great. And what was really, really cool is that within that group, you actually had some in the fire service, what we call as legacy kids. Those are firefighters' sons or daughters that are following the footsteps of their firefighter dad or wife. And so we have a couple of those in this academy. Really good diversified group, and Brent in his report will discuss a little bit more about that. We highlighted in last month's report the joint helicopter training at the Hoffman Airport, and there's some pictures there. I already reported out about that, so I don't really want to talk any further about that. But a lot of community events, gearing up for community events that are coming in June and July. Just a busy month for Clackamas Fire, and it's last night's vote at the Seeing the Community was a really great way to cap off the last few weeks. So be happy to answer any questions from you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right, Chief Dieters, what have you got?
Well, thank you, and I want to start off by saying that I completely agree 100% with what Nick said, since I wrote most of that for him. It was a super good job. It's been an absolute pleasure being out here and being close to home. So if you guys could make a pitch for me staying out here for a bit, that'd be fantastic.
You're in, bro.
The month actually there was a lot of just that last ditch effort of making sure that we're getting out to the community and reminding people of what we were going to be bringing if they did vote us in. So we spent a lot of time doing that. We had the graduation. We also taught hands-on CPR to the chamber group, and there was probably, I don't know, 20
Yeah.
Yeah, so big group. We met with the Mountain Festival Committee about our involvement in the parade, and then also during the festival. So moving forward with all of that, and so just looking forward to being out here and just continue to serve how we have been. And then getting the staffing up, it's a milestone for the community and for us. So really excited about seeing that happen. And to be honest, I'm just glad it's done and over. And we can sort of take a breath. There's one more step. The Board of County Commissioners do need to approve this, and we're on the docket for June 11th. We don't foresee any issue with them approving it. They will approve it. Now that I said that.
Yeah.
Jason, sorry, I take that back. 169 calls for this station last month, and and those guys have been out in the communities, and I think they did senior day, senior night or something out here, so for the high school, which was great. So yeah, that's about our month out here.
Can I add one quick thing?
Sure.
And I please forgive me for forgetting this, but I need to highlight you. and the effort you made. I know you don't, you're saying that, but the relationship between Steve and your interagency with Ron and Ryan and Chris and Jim and the effort that you all did in this community to educate the community. You live here. This is your home. This is where you raise your kids, right? And we heard so much from people about keeping it local. You're as local as they come, and you just love the collaboration and the effort that you put in out here. A lot of meetings that you attended, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It's all super proud of you, and it's all sorry, thank you, but I forgot that.
Thank you. We're all very pleased. He's at every community event,
Yeah,
and you're the person that I can point to when they say, but where are our local people? You're it.
yeah.
But there are others, but it's really important to point that out to people.
I agree.
We have not given up on local people
No,
serving our community here.
that's right.
Okay, Chief Whitaker, what have you got for us? Something beyond the
Nothing
reimbursement?
as important as that. No, just as usual, the finance report is in your packet. Everything is under control. So the last quarterly payment of the contract for service was made last month, so that is complete. Budget looks good. And that's it in my report.
So we won't have to come up with any Sandy budget, obviously, right? Since
Right, so
this
we-
will take effect July 1.
Yeah, so we'll cancel the tentative budget committee meeting that we had scheduled, when we do that, we'll have the final board meeting to transfer assets and things like that.
And actually, it's small, it's really not. Operationally, it takes effect, but it has to happen before July 1, so it's actually, if you look at the ballot measure link, which is June 30th.
Sure, okay.
Is when officially it has to. So next month, when there's all that, June 30th would be the date that would be utilized. There's only allowed 2 go backs, and I used both of them. Okay.
I'm gonna say it anyway. There is another piece that we need to complete as well. There's a safety deposit box at Clackamas County Bank that requires Phil's signature and a board member, and do you remember who it was? Anyway, we need to figure that piece out because that's where the deeds and the titles are held.
I guess we need to get those out. Huh?
We'll need to get those out, close out that bank account. All that, but we've got a little bit of time to get that done.
Make that happen. All right.
Are you going anywhere?
Yeah, we'll figure out who's the required signature. Hopefully they're still here.
Okay. What have you got for us today?
Okay, so Station 74 during the month of April was staffed 21 out of 30 nights. And we responded to 17 incidents during the month. The rehab group was dispatched once and responded and ended up on scene. Water tenders were sent out 4 times with 4 responses and 3 arrivals. The volunteer suppression training, we've been doing a lot of wildland training. I'm getting ready for the summer. And the shelter throws, pump and roll, and progressive pose lays, all the wildland stuff we do annually. And then we also did, for EMS, we did our ABC skills check. And the final thing for the month was the graduation of our new volunteers. Suppression volunteers, we had 12 suppression volunteers and 3 rehab that were added to the group. And so yeah, we're gonna be fully staffed for a while. And so it's good to see. And another good news is we also have ODF coming back. And so they're gonna be doing day shifts and we'll be covering the night, and sometimes we'll do 24th as well, so we'll have a little extra coverage during the day as well. So yeah, lots of good things out there. For recruiting, we're also recruiting because there's new recruits we're looking for volunteers. We had 72 that were interviewed for the online Spark interviews, and 59 responded. And so they actually this month, they did some other things as well with the physical tests and things like that. And so that's moving forward as well. And the Explorers are still going strong. They work with SCBA skills during the month and also they did search as well. And for those Explorers, we had 9 that graduating this year. 5 of those 9 are going into education training within the fire, different capacities within fire.
Awesome.
And yeah, there's 22 applications for the new group, and so again, 9 are leaving, so they're gonna be able to fill those positions with some more high schoolers. That's all I have. If you have any questions on that?
I don't have a question, just a comment. I was on a robocall a few weeks ago with Rush 7-4, the 374 showed up and that crew was very helpful in helping us set up stuff and then, helped, raise the person up to extra people going on the road. So thank you to them on that for showing up and being helpful.
That's awesome.
It's nice to have people trained to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Really helps a lot. Okay, see. Think we have anything else? Anybody have anything else they want to bring up?
I have 2 things.
Okay, cool.
One is in terms of giving thanks and appreciating their efforts. Jim Syrian and Chris Haas did a outstanding job coordinating, putting the all the information together. I know that worked with the admin staff to do things behind the scenes, but I mean, I just appreciated them listening to Ryan and the rest of the board, myself, what we want presented and taking the time to put it into our words and working alongside. But again, those 2, plus the people behind them, did an outstanding job. So I think thanks from all of us for allowing your work on that. Really appreciate it. And
Yes,
then
thank you.
And then my second thing is I've always said the constant is the only change that's here. Last night was another change. The voters came through with that, but I'm kind of going on the Nick soapbox here a little bit. All right, but just a time of reflection for just a minute or so about all the history of Sandy Fire District. I'm looking across at Phil and the 50 years that he's put in here, and then all the other people before him that have, and we won't forget,
No,
you know, right?
yeah,
That's there, and then, but this is just building upon that. Again, it's right, change is just inevitable, that's there. But I think back of all the great things that I've witnessed while I've been a resident of this area that's here, and I know there's gonna be even more going forward. So Bill, you're kind of representing all the people that are here and have been here, so thank you to the Sandy Fire District for all they've given to the community. So it'll still be here, just part of a bigger family.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's.
Yeah, I love that. And I love that you drew attention to that. And that's something that as your fire chief and you've heard from Jim and our the board, we take pride in that history, and we love that history, and that history won't die.
Thank you. That's, you know, I've seen a lot of changes over the years, because even before I was on the board, I was, Phil, remember, we had a search group for a couple of years in there before that, where I was in and out of the fire station doing a lot of those kinds of things, and, you know, I've gotten to know a lot of the people here, and it's been a lot of changes and a lot of positive things happening, and of course, I mean, it's always been good, but it's gotten better every year since I've been involved. Good stuff. And a lot of, you know, we wouldn't be here if Phil hadn't done all the things he needed to do to get here.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Shell here, you can be, all right, am I here monthly now?
I enjoy the drive, it's beautiful.
Well said.
I won't miss school.
It's dark. Yeah, no, the winter time is not quite as.
Winter time on 211, we don't, that's, yeah.
All right, well, anybody have anything else? No, motion to adjourn,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
second,
Second that.
all in favor?
I
Aye.
Opposed? I'm not.
So
Thanks, everyone.
when is that next and last meeting? Like, is that June
The third.
17th?
Yeah, third Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, thank you, guys. I'm sorry I'm on Zoom.
Thank you for being online.
Thank you.
Take care.